Assalamu alaikum. Hi everyone.
Just letting you know
Welcome
I'm still here.
and we
Whenever
are
you're ready.
talking about a very important topic: how to balance work and life without burnout. In today's busy world, it's easy to feel tired, stressed, and overwhelmed. Together, we will explore how to protect our mental health, manage time wisely, and keep
Everything okay? You've been quiet for a
balance.
bit.
Let's get started and gain some insight. Let's call with Maya. Hi Maya, how are you? I have some questions for you.
I'm doing all right. Thanks for asking. Fire away. What's on your mind?
Okay, my first question is what practical step can someone take daily to maintain a healthy work-life balance?
Mm, that's a good one. I've heard people swear by time blocking, scheduling, you know, specific chunks of time for work, and then absolutely protecting your personal time. Does that sound like something you might try?
Okay, my second question is how can we recognize early signs of burnout before it comes serious?
Alisa? I'm not familiar with that name. Are you talking about a person? Could you spell it out for me, just in case?
My second question is how can we recognize early sign of burnout before it comes serious?
You mean burnout? You want to know how to spot the signs before it gets really bad? People say a big one is feeling constantly drained, even after sleep. Also, increased cynicism and just generally feeling less. Yes, recognize the signs or prevent burnout. Baby. Let's start with recognizing it. Are there any specific things you're noticing in yourself lately?
Okay, and my third question is what role does time management play in preventing burnout and how we can improve it?
Good question. Time management is huge. It's about prioritizing effectively and saying no to things that aren't important. Honestly, it sounds super basic, but people underestimate how much impact it has. Have you tried any time management techniques before?
Okay, my fourth question is how can someone set boundaries at work without feeling guilty or unprofessional?
Ah, that's a tricky one. I've heard that framing it as what you can do rather than what you can't helps. Like, I can finish that report by Friday instead of I can't take on any more right now. Does that resonate?
Okay, explain more.
More what? More stressed? More busy? Just trying to follow you there.
Uh, okay, my fifth question is what healthy habit can help reduce stress and increase energy during busy days?
People rave about stepping away from your desk for just 5 or 10 minutes every hour to stretch or walk around. It seems counterintuitive when you're busy, but it can actually boost your energy. Do you ever do that?
Okay, and my sixth question is how can we balance personal goal with work responsibilities effectively?
That's tough. I think it comes down to scheduling your personal goals like appointments, actually putting them in your calendar and treating them as non negotiable. Do you ever do that? Do you schedule personal stuff in?
Okay, good one. And my seventh question is what should someone do when work pressure becomes too much to handle?
Okay, good question. I've heard people talk about the importance of asking for help, even if it feels hard. Talking to a manager or colleague, or even just a friend. And of course, stepping back to take care of yourself. It sounds like you've been thinking about this lately, actually. Are you feeling overwhelmed at work right now?
Okay, and my eighth question is how important is rest and sleep in preventing burnout and how can we improve them?
Huge. Sleep is like foundational. Without enough of it, everything else falls apart. Improving it? People say a regular sleep schedule, cutting back on screen time before bed, and creating a relaxing bedtime routine help. Do any of those sound doable for you?
Okay, and my ninth question is how can someone stay motivated and productive without overworking?
That's a really good question. It's about recognizing your limits, I think, and reminding yourself that taking breaks isn't slacking. It's actually part of being productive. Easier said than done, I know.
Okay,
Do you ever find yourself pushing too hard?
okay, my
So,
10th question is
what's on your mind right now?
my 10th question is what small lifestyle change can make a big difference in balancing work and life?
Okay, lifestyle changes. I've heard a lot of people talk about setting firm shutdown times each evening and sticking to them. Like when 7 p.m. hits, work stuff is off limits. That one seems to really help people disconnect. Does that feel achievable for you?
Okay, great one. How can someone prioritize tasks when everything feels important?
Hmm. That's a classic problem, isn't it? The Eisenhower matrix urgent important is something I've heard about. Basically, you categorize tasks into those 4 buckets and focus on the important non-urgent ones first. Have you used that before?
Okay, not bad. And my 12th question is what is the best way to separate work stress from personal life?
That's tricks you. Oh, all right. Have a good one.
My 12th question is what is the best way to separate work stress from personal life?
Right, you asked that just now, didn't you? Sorry, my systems got a little mixed up there. The best way? Creating a ritual to signal the end of work, a walk, changing clothes, listening to music, anything that mentally separates you from the workday. Does that sound doable?
Okay, my next question is how can digital distraction be controlled to create better balance?
Okay, good one. Digital distractions are the worst. I've heard about turning off notifications, scheduling specific times to check email, and even using apps that block distracting websites. Does any of that sound appealing? Or maybe you've already tried some of those things?
Okay, my next question is how can someone stay consistent with self-care when during a busy schedule?
That's a good question. Consistent self care during a busy schedule. It's tough. I think it's about making it so easy you can't say no. Like, instead of planning a 2-hour spa day, maybe it's 5 minutes of deep breathing in the morning. Something small but regular. Would you say you're someone who prefers big gestures or little consistent ones?
Okay,
Ah, the guilt trip. That's a common one. Reminding yourself that rest is productive, that you actually perform better when you're recharged can help. Also, reframing it as self respect rather than self indulgence. Does that make sense? It's like you deserve to rest.
okay, great answers. Thank you for joining this conversation. Remember, a balanced life is not about doing everything, it's about protecting your peace, health, and happiness. Stay positive, stay focused, and take good care of yourself. Okay, love.
That's really well said. Acid coating voila. I appreciate that. And you take care of yourself too, okay? It was good talking to you.